Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Duke back here from SportsGamers.com with another fire Madden 21 tip video. Now, how would you guys like a universal one-play touchdown beater, over-the-top passing setup, super glitchy you can use against pretty much all coverages in the game? Well, we got it for you guys here today. I'm going to show you how to beat cover 2, cover 4, cover 3, and any defense with a deep half over the top for an easy one-play score. Really get you guys some free, easy, cheap touchdowns. Now, every year, guys, we know deep posts are pretty good. Well, this year they're better than ever as you can use a route combo of deep posts to get open over the top against everything. Now, we're going to be in the Patriots playbook. I'm going to look at trips tied in, but, I mean, honestly, you can do this from different formations and playbooks. Take the concept I show, apply it in your playbook. It's going to be money. You are going to want your fastest receiver on the outside and a quarterback with some reasonable throw power. Now, before we get any further, I do want to remind you guys to please hit that subscribe button, turn your notifications on so you don't miss out on our videos. We upload daily Madden 21 tips and gameplays, and make sure to smash that like button, man. The love is shown and the support is real, and we do appreciate it. In the meantime, if you guys want some more great Madden 21 tips, be sure to check out sportsgamers.com. If you guys are looking to improve your game for Madden 21 offense or defense, we got the best tips, ebooks, and memberships for you guys available anywhere at a great price. Our offensive and defensive guides are already out. We got the Madden Vault tip membership that already has our first week of tips up. And we also have the Madden 21 Champions package, Champions Kit, which gives you all those products, access to all of them at a discounted rate. So if you guys are looking to get better, that's the move. Now, first we're going to look at cover 4, and then we'll move on to other defenses. But, I do want to go over the hashes. If you guys don't understand the hashes, that is very important. So we're going to need to make sure that the ball is spotted on the wide hash, okay? And we're going to make sure we run inside cross from gun trips tied in. Now, I should say the ball spotted actually on the short hash because, as you guys see here, we're going to move the ball back so we have some room to work with. But you actually want your trips receivers on the wide side of the field, okay? So make sure that they're always on the wide side. Here I put the ball on the right hash, which means the right side of the field is the short side. If the ball's on the left hash, the left side of the field would be the short side, but because we're on the right hash is the short side. So you always want your trips receivers on the wide side. So since the right side is the short side, we need them lining up on the left because you want the post lined up on the wide side, but actually running the post to the short side. So that's what we got here. And again, make sure you put your fast receiver on the outside for this deep post. Now, start with cover 4. Cover 4 is a very common coverage that you guys are going to need to learn to beat. And, this play will do it perfectly, guys. So first, like I said, we're going to look at bombing cover 4. So, setup that I'm going to do is I'm going to max protect. I'm going to streak the slot receiver, which is Lockett. And basically with the tight end, you just need him to basically be running a route that does not go to the right, but to the left. So I'm going to put him on an in route. And then I'm going to motion block this receiver right here. The key to getting this to work, and if you guys played last year, you should have seen some glitches similar to this in coverages, but you need the deep post, and you cannot have any routes going to the same side that the deep post is going to, basically. So we're going to motion block this receiver to give ourselves basically a max protect. And as you guys can see here, basically just run right by the cover 4, and, he gets easily behind him for the easy touchdown. Now, I'm going to break down in the replay why this worked, and then I'm going to show it against some other coverages, such as cover 2 and whatnot. Now, take a look. So, again, we have a streak, an in route, and a deep post. Because there is nobody on this side of the field for these two defenders to worry about, they drop down, and they get no depth in their drop. So, basically, we just have the in, and then the safety in the corner over here, see the streak. So, they're going to stay on the left. Now, because these guys, again, they have nobody to worry about, they're dropping down. Now, obviously, a user could take this bomb away, but if we do that, if we see a user take the bomb away, that's when we're going to throw it to the in route. Now, I will say users on defense this year move so slow, they're really going to have to be on top of this to have a chance to stop it. It's going to be a lot harder to take away routes if you're a user this year because the user, moves so slow on defense, it's crazy. But, so, by the time that these DBs recognize, well, hey, there's actually a deep post coming from the other side of the field, it's too late. As long as you have a fast receiver and a quarterback who can throw this pass, so you want some good throw power too, and a fast receiver, you're going to be over the top all day long for the one-play score. I mean, this is super easy, guys. Look at how easy this really is. and we are out. Now, you can throw this in the pocket or on the run. Now, let's look at cover 2 next. All right, so now let's look at beating cover 2. Cover 2 is pretty simple to beat. You can do it the same exact way, really, and it's going to be an easy one-play score. So all we're going to do here against cover 2 is the same exact thing, basically. We just go ahead and max protect, streak the slot, in route the tight end, and motion snap beat. Now, again, you can stay in the pocket or roll out. If you want to roll out, it kind of just depends upon what the defense is playing to make sure you can roll out. But for a 4-man rush like this, I'm just going to slide protect to the left, away from the running back, and double team the D tackle, because by doing that, they're going to let the end come free so the running back can take care of himself. Now, again, we're going to motion block B, so we're going to motion him to the right and snap it right when he gets to that tackle. So just like this, you guys can see, now we have the rollout, and guys, look at how that deep half just completely dumbs out, so we can just throw that on the run for an easy one-play touchdown, just like that. So, like I said, beating cover 2 is honestly the easiest, in my opinion, or any defense that has a deep half out there, it just gets completely dumbed out. So you guys can see, again, the way I set up my protection, notice how the end comes free, so the running back's going to make sure he takes care of him, and then when you have, like I said, a mobile quarterback with escape artist ability, you can easily get outside the pocket. So at this point, I'm just waiting to see the safety dumb out. See how the safety jumps down really drastically, and that just lets the post get right behind them. So as soon as I see this, I know it's an easy one-play touchdown because, again, the safety on the left, he's guarding the streak. Now, something kind of underrated is how to throw on the run really well. And you guys can see that obviously I'm rolling out right, but before I get ready to throw, I kind of move the analog stick upwards so that I square my shoulders forward. So you don't actually want to throw sideways when you're running laterally from side to side because sometimes you don't get good throw animations. So right before you're ready to launch it, square your shoulders by kind of taking a step forward, and you're going to get way better throwing animations. And especially this year because quarterbacks, they can't just throw unlimited. They have a certain range this year to make it a little bit more realistic than last year. That's definitely going to be important. You guys can see we're able to get this on the money, sling that thing for the one-play score. Really, really easy, but really effective. So you guys can see, again, right behind them, and we are out. Bam. So we're going to take that in for the score every single time. Very easy to do. Guys, maybe you don't want to roll out. Maybe they're throwing a spy at you. Maybe they're containing you. Maybe you just don't have a mobile quarterback. It doesn't really matter. You can just stand in the pocket and do the same throw as I showed you against cover 4, no matter the coverage. So we do the same exact setup here, and we're just going to manipulate the pocket with our pocket presence. Make sure we kind of just slide in the pocket. And as you guys can see, we can buy ourselves enough time in the pocket to hit that over the top. All right, guys, now that you've seen how to beat cover 2 and cover 4, well, cover 4 and cover 2, let's look at beating cover 3. So you can beat cover 3 by default with no adjustments, and you can even beat cover 3 if people use deep halves. So that's what makes this so glitchy, is that, it's pretty much a bomb that works on pretty much all the coverages you're going to see. So let's go ahead, come out of cover 3. First, we're going to make no adjustments as far as our deep zones. We're just going to go ahead and run them stock. So we're not going to do deep halves, but I will show you guys deep halves next. So we're going to still do the same setup. We're going to max protect, streak the slot, put the tight end on the in route, and we're going to motion block the B receiver to the right. Now, again, you don't have to roll out, but if you do, against the standard 4-man rush, I like to slide protect away from the running back and then double team the D tackle because that will let that D end on the right come free, which is where we want to roll out. And the running back will take care of him, as you've seen in this video already. So as soon as we see that, bam, we can roll out, and then we just basically are going to have an easy score over the top. And I guess we did get underthrown there a tad, and that's why I say throw power is important, because even though Russell Wilson does have pretty good throw power, it's not the best of the best. You see our receiver had to turn around to catch that. Now you guys can see, yeah, we are throwing on the run, but I promise you guys, if you had Mahomes or a little bit more throw power here, we would have been in the end zone instead of getting tackled inside the 10. But as you guys can see how this cover 3 zone, he just stays so low because there's no routes over there. He's not going to, he has no effect on the play. Whereas also we have the streak occupying over here. So now it's really just this deep post with the safety. And I mean, the safety's in the middle of the field, and the deep post is going to run away from him. So as soon as you see that, just lead it out in here. And as long as your receiver's fast, he's going to get it by him, as you guys can see here. I mean, Metcalf, he's not super fast. I mean, he's in the reasonable speed range. It's not like it's Tyreek Hill. He's fast, but, he's not super fast. But he does the job, and it would have been a touchdown, but you guys can see we had to stop because the ball was underthrown. Still did catch it, and so, worked out fine. But that's what I'm saying. Ideally, you do want someone with as high throw power as possible, so that does not ever happen. We're going to look at cover 3 now with deep halves. So deep halves, a lot of people have used over the years to stop cover 3 bombs, but the great thing about this setup is, it doesn't matter. If you try to run cover 3 of a deep half, you're still going to get bombed because deep halves will get glitched out no matter where they're on the field. If they're on the safety or the corner, doesn't matter. As long as they're on the side that you're trying to bomb, they will get glitched out. So here, same setup, max pro, max protects, streak the slot in the tight end. You don't have to roll out, but I do like doing it just because I get better throw animations that way as long as I have the Deadeye escape artist. But if you don't, you can stand in the pocket. I definitely feel like by rolling out, though, there's less chances for sheds, obviously, because we're just not sitting in the pocket, right? But as you guys can see, we're easily able to get over the top. This time, he makes a little bit better of a throw. So this is what I'm saying. We don't have to turn around to catch it, and we're in there for the easy touchdown. So take a look at the replay one last time. Just so you guys can see one more time. See how this deep half just sucks down into the middle of the field, just like right here. See how he did that? He's just dropping, but then he gets sucked in the middle of the field. So we run right by him. He already knows. He knows what time is. Metcalf's waving. Right by him. Easy touchdown. So, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this tip, man. This is basically, like I said, a universal bomb setup you can use against any zone coverage out there. I mean, yeah, obviously if they man them up, that's a little different. But still, deep posts do beat man coverage as long as it's a fast player. So, hope you guys enjoyed the tip. And stay tuned for some more great Madden 21 tips and content. And in the meantime, if you want more, be sure to head over to sportsgamers.com. We got y'all covered.